how's it going? My name is Dr. Michael Allen, and the pretty lady right there next to me is my wife, Lori, and right in between us is our dog, Dolce. All right, so I've got somewhat of a strange weight loss tip to share with you today. It's one that's been used by over 200,000 people in 106 different countries. It's also one of the most important tips that I share with my patients here in the clinic in Carmel, Indiana. Now, it's a very simple tip that can help you quickly lose 1 to 2 inches from your belly in under a week. Okay, now here's the thing. I gotta warn you first, this video contains one of my biggest fat-burning secrets, and I'm only gonna have this online for a short period of time, so please be sure to watch it from beginning to end while it's still here, okay? And again, you may think that you've heard it all, and maybe you've tried it all when it comes to dieting, but you have probably never heard of this. It's not some magical weight loss pill, it's not a new ab gadget or some super secret way to perform a sit-up. In fact, this dates all the way back to the 1950s and helps explain, without a shadow of a doubt, why a whopping 70% of all Americans are now considered obese. And no, it's actually not just because we eat too many bad foods. I'm going to show you actually how you can eat bad foods and still lose weight. But before I get into the specifics, let me quickly tell you a little bit about myself. I'm a board-certified chiropractic physician. I'm a certified wellness practitioner, certified advanced nutritionist. I'm a speaker, also an author, and have been blessed to have been able to have helped thousands worldwide. Now, the one specific tip I'm about to share with you helped my wife Lori to lose 2 inches from her belly, lose 8 pounds in only 9 days, lose 2 inches from each thigh, lose 3/4 of an inch from each arm, drop 3 dress sizes at the age of 30, by the way. And you know what? She now wears a smaller dress than she even did in high school. All right, so not only will you lose inches off your belly fast, but using this tip will allow you to see much faster permanent results when you do decide to start a proper weight loss program. Okay, so after Lori started the specific weight loss program I'm going to tell you about in a couple of minutes, she lost, are you ready for this, a whopping 90 pounds and dropped 14 dress sizes. Okay, so here's a picture of Lori before. She went from this, weighing about 210 pounds, to this. She now weighs 120 pounds. Doesn't she look fantastic? And oh, by the way, she achieved all of this with, well, first of all, without counting calories, without starving herself, without killing herself with some crazy diet. And she was able to still eat all of her favorite foods, including the raspberry cheesecake ice cream that you see right there, which she absolutely refused to give up. Okay, so knowing what I'm about to share with you is going to make you realize why the popular, well-known diet programs simply cannot work long-term. These mega-rich weight loss companies, well, they make money off people like you and me by selling us stuff that leads to, at best, temporary results. The cycle goes something like this. First of all, we give them money, right? We follow their program, we lose a little bit of weight, then we gain it back. We then find another program or product, likely owned by the same company, but with a different brand name, and, oh yes, we give them more money. We lose a little bit of weight again, and then gain it all back, and the vicious cycle keeps going and going and going, making us fatter and fatter, and them richer and richer. You know what? It's crazy, and it's frustrating, yet it's so true. Anyway, let's get back to the topic at hand. And before we really jump into things, I want to give you a tiny anatomy lesson. This is the key to actually being able to eat bad food and still burn fat. It's about your liver. Now, the sole purpose of your liver is to break down fat and filter out harmful substances through what's called bile in the small intestines. Okay, so then the liver recirculates these bile acids back into the small intestines, and the entire bile pool recycles through the enterohepatic circulation 6 to 8 times a day. Now, I know this sounds complicated, but stick with me for a second. If this recirculated fluid is high in fat and/or toxins, this will always lead to excessive weight gain, making it almost impossible to lose weight permanently. Now, if the liver does not regulate fat metabolism efficiently, weight gain tends to occur around the belly area, and a protuberant abdomen, also known as a potbelly, will develop. Another sign of an unhealthy liver can be a roll of fat around the upper abdomen. This is often a sign of a fatty liver. And keep in mind, it can be almost impossible to lose this abdominal fat until the liver function is improved. Now, that's one of the major reasons that the older we get, the fatter we get. What I'm basically trying to say is this. When your liver is clogged up with junk, it will make you fat, no matter how much dieting and exercise you do. I mean, think about it. You ever wonder why whenever you would diet and then you would stop, you'd gain the weight right back? Well, clean out your liver properly and it will turn right back into the fat-burning organ it once was. I mean, look, imagine starting a good weight loss program with a healthy liver that's burning fat for you 24 hours a day, 7 days a week, even while you're sleeping. Hey, the key here is that you get your body as healthy as possible before beginning a proper weight loss program. The reality is this, starting a weight loss program without cleansing and purifying your body is basically setting you up to fail before you even begin. Based on Lori's success, as well as hundreds of our patients in the clinic, we've developed an all-encompassing system designed for long-term, life-changing results. And we call this system the Fat Loss Factor. It's made up of several easy-to-understand components. Step number 1 is all about cleansing your body, which we've touched on slightly in this video. Step number 2 talks about the specific fat-burning foods you should eat, so you can still enjoy those bad foods like cake and cookies and ice cream in Lori's case, and still continue to lose weight. Step number 3 teaches you the reason you're completely wasting your time if you're doing cardio like the so-called experts teach. I'm going to show you how you can do it super fast and get better results. Hey, look, there's no reason to kill yourself in the gym unless, of course, you enjoy it. Step number 4 teaches you something that will likely shock you. It's the real reason that all diets eventually fail and the reason the Fat Loss Factor program cannot fail. Once you get through step number 4, you will never look at weight loss the same ever again. The stuff I teach in the Fat Loss Factor program isn't a bunch of nerdy mumbo-jumbo and unrealistic steps that need to be followed. It's written in a very straightforward do this and then do that kind of way that anyone can understand and follow. It's written for the real world, and it isn't fluff and theory like most of those weight loss programs that are out there. It's the same stuff that I teach my patients in the clinic here in Carmel, Indiana. Hey, and to prove to you that Lori's transformation wasn't just a fluke, let me quickly introduce you to some others that have followed our full Fat Loss Factor program with amazing results. Okay, take a look at Matt. This is Matt from Monrovia, Indiana, and these are his before and after pictures that you see right there below. Now, Matt lost 65 pounds in a few short months, and he didn't just lose fat, but he replaced it with lean muscle. Or how about Matt's wife, Rachel, who simply followed the Fat Loss Factor course with her husband? Now look at this. Rachel completely reshaped her body at the age of 38. Look at her before and after pictures. Amazing. And this is Tim. Now, Tim lost 74 pounds of fat at the tender age of 50. In fact, he even ran his first 5K race recently, right? And that's something he would have never even dreamed of doing previously. Now, if you're one of these folks, an emotional eater, maybe someone that's had slight success with other diets but gained it all back, or someone that struggles with late-night eating, or someone that's a stress-induced eater, the Fat Loss Factor program will dramatically help you with all 4 issues. I have seen and personally helped thousands of people with these issues and have structured the Fat Loss Factor program to address each of these specifically. With the full Fat Loss Factor program, you're going to get the exact same system that me, that Matt, that Rachel, that Tim and Lori, and many others have used to completely change our bodies and our lives. And I am so incredibly confident that it will work for you permanently. That if for any reason you decide the Fat Loss Factor program isn't for you, just email Lori or I, and we'll give you a full refund and let you keep everything for free. No questions asked. So, what's the price for this one-of-a-kind system? Well, if you sign up for that UPS box food from Jenny or from Nutra, you're looking at paying a minimum of $1,200 for just some of the food that you're going to need for their 12-week plan. And I say some because the dirty little secret those companies never tell you is you still have to go out and buy supermarket food on top of the $300+ that you spend with them every 4 weeks or so. Yeah, it's true. And get this, most of these programs also charge you by the pound. Can you believe it? The more you lose, the more you owe them. Seriously, how ridiculous is that? Plus, you're pretty much married to their food forever. I mean, take a look at what happened when Kirsty stopped getting the cardboard delivered. She gained it all right back. And apparently, she even has a new reality TV show called Kirstie Alley's Big Life. It's really sad, but it's true. Now, you could also go on one of those popular diets that are out there today, and the real cost of food could put you in the poorhouse. Or worse than all that, you could buy another fad diet scheme that takes your money and your health, but ultimately leaves you in worse shape than when you started. Or you could get the Fat Loss Factor system for less than the price of a single session with a personal trainer, which I'm sure you already know what comes of that. And you'll get all this. Number 1, you get the entire Fat Loss Factor book, teaching you the truth behind fast, permanent weight loss, a system that allows you to still enjoy your favorite foods. And these are the exact methods used by Lori, by Rachel, Matt, and Tim, who you met earlier. And you'll know and have access to everything they do. Number 2, the liver and body cleansing videos, where you're going to get to watch us in our kitchen, preparing the entire cleanse that I've described to you in this video, making it absolutely foolproof for losing that starter 1 to 2 inches in under a week. Number 3, access to our custom-made software program that will allow you to search over 70 fast food restaurants and view our FLF ratings for each food. You'll know immediately which foods you can eat on the go and which ones you can't. Over 5,000 different fast foods. Number 4, a pre-created grocery list. Yeah, we're taking all the guesswork out of this for you. We'll tell you the exact foods that you can get from the grocery store. Nothing is left to chance. Number 5, beginner, intermediate, and advanced weight loss exercises. All you have to do is read and perform these easy instructions, and as you progress, simply move to the next program level. Number 6, 5 sample 15-minute workout routines. Yep, you heard me right. It only takes an average of 15 minutes a day. And we provide you with 5 sample routines that you can perform. If you forget how to do an exercise, just go to fatlossfactor.com and view the exercise animations. You'll instantly know how to do any exercise. That's right, we've got you covered. Number 7, a Fat Loss Factor measurements form that you can use to track your progress. As you lose inches and pounds each week, you'll be able to keep track of it. By the way, I expect you to keep us posted on all of your results, okay? Number 8, a simple-to-use goal-setting guide that I use in my clinic. By answering a few questions, you'll have a clear-cut roadmap to reach your goal. You have to know where you want to go before you can get there. Number 9, I'm also giving you a food diary and exercise log. Now, I've designed this to help you easily move from day to day and see exactly what you are doing and what you're eating. I've made this an exact science so that you can get those proven results. Hey, don't worry. It won't take forever to fill out, I promise. Number 10, 1 full year of personal email coaching. Yep, that's right. I'm going to give you mine and Lori's personal email addresses that you can use to contact us at any time. Ask us whatever you want, whenever you want. I mean, look, here's the thing. We are here for you every single step of the way. I want you to prove it to yourself that you can do this once and for all, so we will be there for you with all the motivation that you need. Number 11, you'll also get free lifetime updates. If we ever find things that seem to work faster, better, or easier, we'll immediately update the course and you'll get access to the updated copy absolutely free. I mean, look, you deserve the best, and that is what we're going to give you. Now, because this isn't a video that we're going to be leaving up for very long and you managed to get here while it's up, we've set up a special discount to get the full Fat Loss Factor program. The regular price and the price that others have paid is a price that's much higher than most all diet programs that you've likely seen. And the reason is because I reveal things that nobody else reveals. The regular price for the methods taught in the full Fat Loss Factor Success Package is $732. Which is the price I charge in my clinic to meet one-on-one with me. Now, here is where you benefit. Since the Fat Loss Factor program is instantly downloadable, I don't have to pay my clinic overhead. I don't have to pay my employees to schedule appointments for me. I didn't meet with you face-to-face, and I don't have to ship this to you. Basically, that means that I can reduce my overhead fees and pass the savings on to you because I don't have to pay out as much. Now, I told you earlier, I'm going to make this affordable for everyone. I'm not going to charge anywhere near $732 for this package. I'm not going to charge $399. I'm not going to charge $299. Hey, you know what? I'm not even going to charge half of that at $149. The price of the full Fat Loss Factor course is yours for a one-time payment of just $97, which is almost 90% off the original price of $732 that I charge my patients here in the clinic. But wait a second, I want to make this even better for you. Because you've showed me and yourself that you are committed to losing weight, or you wouldn't have listened to this entire video. If you order right now, I want to give you the special recipe book that Lori wrote that lists over 60 meals and shakes that she ate while losing 90 plus pounds. These meals, by the way, are so good that we both still eat them to this very day. And to make sure that you have absolutely no excuse for not taking control of your health and your life with the Fat Loss Factor system, I'm going to lower the price even more and give you the entire Fat Loss Factor system, the bonuses, the recipe book for just $39. Not the already huge 90% off discounted price of $97. No, right now you can get everything for just $39. But you must order through this video by clicking on the Add to Cart button below right now. You've learned about a nearly foolproof method of losing 1 to 2 inches of belly fat in under a week. You've seen the dramatic changes that took place in Lori, Rachel, Matt, and Tim by following the remaining easy steps in the full Fat Loss Factor program. You've seen just how much is included in the Fat Loss Factor package and what lengths both Lori and I will go to for you to see you finally change your body permanently. Hey, and you know what else? You've gotten a crazy money-back guarantee where you can get a refund for any reason at all and get to keep everything for free. And you've even gotten an enormous discount off the regular price of the program from $732 to only $39. Now look, I truly hope this is where you'll decide things will change. We've laid out the exact roadmap for you to lose the weight you want to lose. Now it's up to you. I speak for Lori and I when I say we can't wait to meet you and look forward to helping you completely change your body and your life in the days to come. And we hope to talk to you soon. Make it a great day. Click the Add to Cart button to order below right now.